minus 1 minute. T minus 50 seconds. T minus 40 seconds. T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Shout out to Kopish.
Shout out to Kopish, guys.
All the good work
the
up.
Two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that guy. Yeah. You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys. Good morning, lovely people. Hope you're well and welcome back to the morning meetup live show. First one of this week. As always, when we get behind the mic, please make sure you subscribe, comment, and like. Hope everyone is doing good. Shout out to Matt and Drift. Also shout out to Rams and Jamie as well. Held down the post-match show, and then obviously Matt and Drift on big up with the live match watch along as well. For anyone who doesn't know, I was at AFTV Studios doing some filming and stuff there. So if you haven't, after this video is finished, please do check out the fan cams. I was able to speak to AGT from the Cop TV. Shout out to AGT. Shout out to Charlene, shout out to James, and shout out to our brother Guna Lee as well. As you all would like to know as well, I am safe and sound. Word on the street is Guna Lee did try and get me set up, but he had a change of heart, and I was able to navigate through North London safely, and I'm back safe in South London as well. So yes, no, I'm not going to speak about the game too much from my perspective. I think that's more of a Monday. I think that's more of a Monday night live show thing, especially with Matt and Drift as well. So I chop up more there. Obviously saw some of, well, not all of it, some of the post-match reaction. So yeah, I'll give my thoughts and opinions on that a bit later. But a few things for us to talk about this morning. A certain Egyptian who doesn't play for Liverpool has been linked to a move to Liverpool. A certain Egyptian who does play for Liverpool has broken another record for Liverpool. And we're also going to be speaking about the Ballon d'Or nominees that have no Liverpool players at all. Bit crazy in my opinion, but we'll chop it up. Come through, bro.
What's going on, people? What's happening, Cal?
Not too bad, brother. Not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah. I said we'll speak about the Arsenal game a bit later, obviously, when you and Drift on the stream rather than it just being me or just you and me. I want to start with Marmoush, bro. £50 million is the price tag that apparently has been spoken about, and that's for January. Liverpool have been heavily linked with him. Really heavily linked. But you look at sort of him as a player, he plays, if I'm not mistaken, predominantly on the left, but can also play on the right as well.
Well, from what I've seen, he plays more.
Is he more on the right?
Well, I've seen him kind of more centrally.
All right, let's say he covers all three positions.
Yeah.
I mean, currently we've got Chiesa and Salah for the right, Gakpo and Diaz for the left, and Jota and Nunes through the middle. Plus, it's for me, yes, I'd like to see a new striker come in.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's more of a priority than the other stuff. So
yeah.
And there's kind of no smoke without fire. Look, I know journalism is what it is nowadays, and people sometimes will veer towards the clickbait stuff, but this has been something that's spoken about quite a lot for a while now. obviously we know the links to Liverpool in Egypt through Mo Salah and all that, but I don't know, man. I find a hard time believing that this is going to happen purely for the fact of we're so stacked in the attack. Whether we agree on the quality, etc., but one thing can't be denied: we have a lot of attackers now. So, where do you kind of sit on this one, bro?
It surprised me. It surprised me and doesn't. One, that because he's Egyptian, and obviously we have Salah. There's always going to be like whenever there's a next Egyptian star, we will be linked with them anyway. I do think
Which is nice. Which is nice.
Yeah, which is nice. But I do think sometimes it can be a bit of lazy journalism in terms of say there's an Egyptian star because we have one at the moment. That means we're going to get the next one. It doesn't always work like that. However, he is doing very, very well, Marmoush. But I just don't see it as a priority or where it works, because let's say, for example, and again, you've named the players that are already at the club and named the players for the left wing, the right wing, centre forward. Excuse me, people. I just don't see where Marmoush is a priority unless someone leaves. Now, even if to say Salah was to leave, I just don't think Liverpool would go and get Marmoush as his so-called replacement, even if he is of the same nation. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Nationality. Yeah. So the only way I see Liverpool getting Marmoush, if I'm being honest, is if maybe Diaz or Nunes were to leave.
But I can't see that happening in January.
I can't see that happening in January. So we're so far away from that situation. Like, I don't see it happening, Cal. So if I'm being honest with you, the Marmoush thing, I think more could be a summer thing, because I think there will be different conversations in the summer. Because if I'm being honest, Diaz not signing any new deal, and obviously he's on relatively...
that talk's gone very quiet, because that's
very, very quiet
about a month ago, isn't it?
Especially when he was going through his, dare I say, hot streak. That was being the talk of the town, so to speak. Like, he's in line for a new deal. Haven't heard nothing. Darwin Núñez again started to pick up form, but again, I guess until season's done, you have to see what he's done, like as its entirety. Like, has he got enough goals where Slot can look at it and go, the improvement is there, and we can work with that? Or will Liverpool look to think and go, do you know what? Enough is enough. But until those things even happen, or if they happen, I don't see where Marmoush goes into this equation, bro.
Yeah, me neither. And I look at him as well, and look, really good player, having a great season so far. So he's 25 years old, turns 26 in February. So far in 8 games for Eintracht Frankfurt, he's got 9 goals and 4 assists, which is an incredible start to the season. Like,
he's got 9 in 4.
9 goals and 4 assists in 8 games.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So like the output is insane so far this season, and like credit to him. Again, you'd have to see movement first, and like you'd have to think to yourself, all right, if he's coming in, is he going to want to be a backup? Is he going to want to be a starter? Is he going to be a Jota type player who comes in and he's got to fight his way into the team? 50 million. Do we have 50 million to spend on another attacker right now, especially if we're not selling one? I don't know. It's a bit crazy to me. And again, Chiesa just come. He's not up to full match fitness yet, and he's not playing. Are we waiting for him? Or are we saying cutting our losses early on Chiesa? It seems a bit weird to me. Again, very good player, started the season really well. I just don't see it happening personally.
Yeah, I don't see it happening either. I think the Marmoush thing again, I reckon it'll get revisited in Jack, because again, it's lazy journalism to think that all the time Liverpool just going to keep going for attackers. It's not always the case. However, I will say this: summertime, I think there's something could be happening, because remember, Salah still hasn't signed yet. We don't know what's happening with Núñez and Diaz after past this season.
No.
I've just seen it.
No.
Oh, what?
No.
I don't care. Wait there, bro. Wait there.
No.
We need exact confirmation that this...
he's gone. Ten Hag's gone.
I know, bro. I pray he hasn't.
Oh, no, man. This is what I say.
Man.
I needed West Ham. I needed that to be a draw.
This is exactly what I said. I needed a draw, bro.
I needed that to be a draw because it was giving him more time.
Let's see if we can.
Oh man, I needed Ten Hag in for longer, man.
Please don't let it be true.
Oh, it's Ornstein and Fabrizio, bro. It's done.
No.
Man. It's done.
No. Oh, well. All right, let me share my Twitter. Hold on. It might not be over just yet. There might be a little hope.
Man. It's done, bro. It's done. I knew it's too good to be true. I knew it's too good to be true.
Don't give up, bro.
So you tell me West Ham couldn't have just chilled for the weekend, nah? They had to win this game.
Cal, it's not over. Let me share my whole screen. Hold on.
This is the worst start to the week, man.
Can you see this? Exclusive. I don't know why my picture's like that. Man United are discussing internally to Saturday with immediate effect. I understand Vanessa will stay as interim if all goes to plan in internal talks. So it's not over yet. They're having talks. Let's not give up. Have faith.
He's going, man.
Nah, bro, Eric might have one more lifeline. You never know.
Who's their next game?
You know what I'm saying? Who's the next game? I don't even know. Go to Ornstein. All right, let me go Ornstein. Hold on.
They got Leicester in the cup and then they got Chelsea next week. They ain't beating Chelsea.
Ornstein there. Wait, my Twitter's moving mad. I swear, I need to start getting rid of people who I follow because they look at some nonsense, bro. What is this, bro?
This was all based on. I'm hearing it was a dodgy penalty. I've not even seen it. Was it a dodgy penalty? I'm hearing as well.
Ornstein, I said. Oh, brother. So if Ornstein says it's done, it's a wrap, fam. It's a wrap. Do you know Ornstein? Do you want me to share the screen? I don't know why the pictures looks like that, by the way, people. I don't know why the contrast is so bright. Like, I don't get it. For those that can read it, though, exclusive, Man United sacked Ten Hag. Christopher Dutchman informed by Man decision this morning. Ruud van Nistelrooy asked to take charge of interim basis with rest of staff remaining in position for now. And big up Matisse. Matisse is the same as me. Matisse has put, no!
What a horrible start to the week, man.
Ah, bro. Flip's sake, man.
To the week.
Great. Just great. I need to reply to this.
Oh, I did not need this. Did not need this, man. Oh, man. Devastated. Let's get back to Liverpool stuff.
Yeah.
Mo Salah, another record for Mo Salah. He has now moved, with the goal he scored yesterday, he has now moved to 8th or joint 8th in the all-time Premier League goal scoring record. Any guesses for who he's level with, Matt?
In the Premier League?
He's moved one ahead of Jermaine Defoe. Guess who he's level with now?
Gerrard.
No. Try someone else.
He wouldn't have got Lampard yet, would he?
Nah, he's not got Lampard yet.
All right, so it'll be someone like. All right, let me think. So Lampard would be too far ahead. Who would be slightly further back? Give me a clue. Maybe give me one little clue, like nationality.
Played for Liverpool.
Fowler. Swear down.
Mo's on 163 goals. Fowler got 163 goals in the Premier League.
How many seasons did Fowler do it in? Can you remember how many seasons?
No, not off the top of my head.
That's crazy, though. Because
it's
you know
insane.
what it is?
Shout out to Emil John in the chat. It's insane. It's
Bro,
insane.
That's mad.
And he's doing that from wing. And I don't have the stats to hand. I'd almost be certain, though, he's got way more assists than Fowler got.
Yeah, someone said apparently Mo did it in way less games. But you know what I want to say, though?
In a way better team.
It's hard to compare. This is why I don't like having eras in that, innit? Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, Salah played in a league where the defenders were on crud. Do you get what I'm saying?
Can we keep on using this?
It was
Because
different.
whenever look, this isn't you, but the general consensus is when Salah's compared to your players from yesteryear, like your Henrys, your Fowlers, etc. The first thing we all say is the defenders back in the day were mad. The defenders at the top teams were mad. But
Yeah,
when
that's
you
true.
look at some of the teams that were outside of the top four, they were pretty poor. Like, we now have like a top 8 where you can go to 8 teams in the league away from home and you might not come away with anything. Whereas back in the day, if you were a top team like your Man United and your Arsenals, they were almost guaranteed wins outside the top 4, maybe top 5 teams. So I know, like, you had your Stams and all that, but these players were at your Man U's and your Arsenals. I can't think of any good players that were in, like, your Nottingham Forest and all that. When you look at now, Nottingham Forest, you've got like Murillo there, players who can challenge players in the top.
All right, I'll say this quickly off top of my head, yeah. At Leeds United, you had like Rio and Woodgate era kind of thing, yeah. And you had
Leeds were third best team in the country at that point.
I know. All right, then Nottingham Forest. Remember, bad boy Des Walker.
Yeah, but would you say Des Walker's like?
No, Des Walker was cold though.
No, he was cold, but would you say
Oscar, my man? On my days,
he's a bit of the anomaly though, right?
Nottingham on my days, my mind's gone blank. Bro, who's the guy we normally do the preview? Nottingham Forest guy. He's our brethren.
Oh, Wolfie.
Yeah, Wolfie. Trust me, if Wolfie's here now, he'll say, "Hey, Matt, respect for that," because Des Walker was, bro. Des Walker was cold.
Des was a bad.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to think. All right, so I'll give me. All right, if you give me another team, I could probably tell you at least a decent centre back, maybe.
All right, put it like this, Matt. I'm gonna do a bit of a mad one here. I'm gonna go through all the teams in the Premier League quickly, yeah. Outside your quote unquote big 6.
I know. Yeah, go on.
And we can name. All right, I'm gonna start Southampton. Apart from Archer, Southampton really ain't saying much.
Yeah.
But Wolves though, Cunha, but Wolves have got players.
No, they do.
Ipswich again, kind of put that to another side as well. Palace, bro, Eze, Mateta, like Tariq Mitchell. You got Munoz right back. Gahey, bruv. Gahey almost went for 70 mil from Palace.
Adam Wharton,
bruv.
Yeah, no, they got players, bro.
Oh, man, I'm not going to disrespect Man United too much.
No,
they're
but what it is, though,
obviously, we know.
But because
West Ham, look who West Ham have got, bruv.
I know, but because so much time has passed, I'd have to go back. Like, I'm talking.
Shout out to a dad, the lap, even the striker, the lap at Ipswich.
No, but bro, you see, back in them day, you see how you're saying Southampton, bro? Back in them day, they had Letizia.
Letizia, yeah, you're right.
Bro, Letizia.
Apart from Letizia, though, who else?
Yeah, but all right then. We'll go West Ham. We'll go One Chop and DeCanio. What are you saying,
but you're naming attackers, brother. What about the defenders? We don't remember.
Yeah, but bro, that's yeah, but I can't remember. They have them, but I'm trying to remember.
Memorable like that.
No, they. All right, hold on. Let me think. Chat, you might need to help me out here because I'm struggling still. Can't lie.
This is what I'm saying. Like, so for me, you don't have the outliers like you had back in the day, but I think the gap from top to like 15th is way smaller than it used to be.
Yeah,
there's players that but Mbuemo, like, battling it up at the moment.
No, but that's like
Tony was there,
bro. But that's like saying someone just said it now. Yeah,
all the
Middlesbrough had. Do you remember Janino? Remember little Janino
and Emerson,
Ravanelli.
Yeah,
remember Ravanelli scored against us.
Yeah,
hat trick.
Attackers again, brother. Attackers again.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. What I'm saying is though, don't sleep on that era. There was.
No, I could never sleep on that era. I came up in that era.
I know. Maybe what I said was wrong, but I'm trying to think. There was definitely. Bro, I feel like I'm missing out some defenders.
That's what I'm saying. Guys in the chat, name me defenders. Like defenders, because I'm looking at Murillo, for example, and I'm saying Murillo is at Nottingham Forest, and great, Nottingham Forest have started the season brilliantly, by the way. But Murillo at Nottingham Forest talks to quite a lot of the defenders in and around the big 6 teams. So I'm looking at this and saying, Ross, Salah, yes, he's doing it. But the first thing people say is when Henry was playing, no, he had to go up against mad defenders. Did he really, outside of the big teams, have to go up against mad defenders? Plus, if you go back and watch those games, them teams are still playing high line and all that against Thierry Henry. Who plays high line against Liverpool nowadays? No one.
Bro. All right, so we say Sol Campbell, we say Yap Stam. Hold on. Where's the list? Gary Palace. I guess they're at Man United. They're at the big teams, isn't it?
Yeah.
Paul McGraw. I remember that was Aston Villa, innit? Paul McGraw.
Yeah, I believe so.
Obviously, Tony Adams was at Arsenal. Colin Hendry. I'm not gonna lie, he'll get put in a spin cycle in today's game.
Yeah.
Colin Hendry. Winston Bogart, though, he was cold. I remember him.
No, Bogart was terrible.
Was he?
Yeah, Bogart was terrible.
Was Bogart the brilliant?
Bogart was the one that I think barely played for Chelsea. Bogart was terrible.
You're right. Bogart was the shambles.
Bogart was terrible. Are you sure you're not thinking of like Babayaro or someone? But Bogart
it might be someone else. Yeah.
Bogart was terrible.
Man said Winston Bogart, you know. Hold on. Oh, I don't need this. I need the Prem. But I feel like we're disrespecting the 90s defender. Not disrespecting them, but I think we're maybe like forgetting who they are.
I'm not.
Do you know what I mean?
I put respect on that era. I just think us being nostalgic, sometimes we don't like to admit that like football's moved on.
No, of course it has. 100%.
Football, in my opinion, is harder now than that era, even though the players in that era could still play in this era now.
Bro, see, here's what I will say. All right, so the game's moved on because it's become more athletic and more technical. It's definitely become more technical, yeah. However, in that day there, bro, you had to be robust, and there's a lot of players that aren't robust in today's game. They'll get finished, bro. Lee, you know. Big up Lee. I spoke to Lee yesterday. Actually, he called me yesterday. Big up Lee, man. Lee actually had a good conversation. I'll be real. Lee was actually reasoning on saying that I was going overboard. To be fair, so do you know what I mean? Big up Lee, man.
I don't know. I think the teams of yesteryear were They had some excellent players from yesteryear. But I think teams now are better structured.
You're right. They are. Difficult. What it is, back then, you maybe had one or two stand-up players, whereas, like you said, in today's game now, especially in the Prem, West Ham have a team. Wolves have a team. Like Nori, Cunha, who's the other brother? But Bob, what about all the Brazilians they now have? Oh my days! Why am I mind going blank, fam? The two centre midfielders, Andre and Andre Gomez. You know what I'm saying? Like they got players, bro.
That's what I'm saying. So, like again, I never ever would disrespect that era.
Even Brighton.
That's what I'm saying, bruv. There was you didn't have like all these top.
You're right. You didn't.
Like. Back then, so this is why I say you have to put Salah at the table with these guys now. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and say he's a better finisher than Henry or Fowler because everyone.
No, he wasn't though. Henry was more clinical than way more.
Yeah.
I'd say this year, as much as I think Salah is amazing, in terms of clinical, Henry was the definition, in my opinion, of clinical. Yeah, people could take
him and Fowler.
Yeah, no, him and Fowler as well. But I'm just saying, like, from like. We will always give credit to Fowler because he's Liverpool. But I think when it comes to giving credit to the opposition, sometimes, not everybody would do this, but sometimes people don't like to admit, bro, Henry's finishing was crazy. Yeah. Let's keep it about. It was crazy. People can talk about, Henry didn't have a great final in that Barcelona game, X, Y, and Z. But let's be real. For the majority of Henry's career, he was clinical. That first stint in Arsenal, he showed everybody what it means when you know when they say open up the body and put it in the far corner. Yeah, that was him.
Yeah,
like, we have to keep it a buck.
I think he changed how a lot of strikers finished, because usually it would be the low hard drive across the goalkeeper, in it, or a hard smash.
What it is with Henry, it was
the nest.
All right, Henry, Fowler, Letitia, Rooney,
Shearer.
probably no. What I'm gonna say is the variety of finishing. Probably Shearer actually as well. Shearer, I have probably the best variety of finishing. Variety, not just clinical variety. Their variety was insane.
I agree with that. Definitely agree with that.
Do you know what I mean?
And that's if that's one thing I say. If I was to say the defenders are better in this era, the attackers in that era were another level.
Yeah.
Like it was actually fake.
No, the attackers, bro.
It was absolutely fake how many great attackers there were. Like to think how stacked England were at one stage with Les Ferdinand, Ian Wright, Robbie Fowler, Alan Shearer, Teddy Sheringham, Chris Sutton, like Andy Cole, like 7 strikers one time. Like
it's true.
Even Andy Cole, people sleep on Andy Cole, man. Like,
but Andy Cole was
finisher.
Him and York, bruv.
Woo!
Oh, why am I lagging? Hold on.
Crazy. But no, massive shout out to the Egyptian King Salah. Now moved to join 8th place. And he is now 12 goals away from Thierry Henry, 14 away from Lampard, and 21 away from Aguero.
Only 21 away from Aguero, flipping now.
21 away from Aguero, and then 24 away from so if he stays at Liverpool long enough to get another 25 goals, he moves up to 4th in the fourth in the all-time list, which is insane.
Now. That's mad.
That's insane, considering he's been at a team who hasn't dominated the Premier League and haven't.
You'd expect them You'd expect them type of stats at City, which I mean, Haaland is obviously he's gonna get. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Haaland gonna rewrite the record book.
Hopefully City get relegated by that time.
Yeah. But do you see now why when I used to say to you, Kyle, I know you don't want to hear it, and you will never accept it.
Man, don't. I've already heard the Ten Hag news. Don't ruin it even more.
I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying?
You're comparing an attacker with a midfielder, bro. You're better than that, bro. You're a tech man as well.
No, of course.
You're a tech man.
I'm just saying, innit? Like,
I know, but you're a tech man, bro. Tech for tech.
I hear that, but bro, we can't divert from the point that Salah, it's Saint Gerrard. When I'm ready for my chain, I'm gonna take it, bro. That's what Salah said to Gerrard.
So now, all jokes aside, shall I tell you what I will say?
Yeah. No, but it's all said and done. I think he can. I don't think he'll surpass him, but I think we may look at them and the conversation will be, oh, which one are you going to choose? And I understand which one you choose. I don't think Salah's there yet. He's not there yet. For me, Salah needs, and that sounds weird because Gerrard didn't win the Prem and Salah has, but I'm not looking just at what you won. I'm looking at what you've done. What have you done? How clutch were you? What did you mean to your team? Did you bail your team out? How much was you a match winner? And I'll be real, both of them, but more so Gerrard has more of a case because other than the Benitez team for like 2 years and the Houllier team of about say 2 years, Gerrard, it was just Gerrard. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man's playing with El Hadj Diouf and Salif Diao, bro. It was too much. But yeah.
I will say, I think Salah and Gerrard sit at the same table. I just think Gerrard sits at the head of the table.
For now.
Salah's 100% on that table. Salah, Gerrard, Kenny, they're all at that table. Rush, Barnes, Fowler.
No, of course.
But if there's anyone who's going to surpass Gerrard now, it's Salah. With all due respect to Trent, I don't see, unless Trent just goes on an absolute mad one and a tear in the next 5-6 years, I don't think he's going to surpass Gerrard. I don't know if we will see it in our lifetime.
I've got another hot take, yeah.
Virgil sits at that table as well, by the way.
Oh, bro, swear down.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
you see,
Virgil.
Virgil. Even if Virgil was to leave Liverpool in the summer, pray doesn't. Yeah, I'm gonna say this.
Virgil's
I think
top 10
Virgil
of
van
football.
Dijk goes into top 5 of Liverpool players of all time. You know,
Ooh,
bro. Virgil.
He might. You know what? Now we're here. Since we're doing this, Allison sits at that table as well. The table's getting bigger. The table's getting bigger.
It needs an expansion. We need an expansion.
Yeah,
Because I'm gonna be real. Allison, in my opinion, a lot of people will argue this point. If you are older than me and like you saw maybe like Ray Clements, for example, because I didn't really see Ray Clements.
Sorry to cut you, Matt. This comment by Fresh Air is a perfect way to sum up Salah. Not clinical, but prolific.
Yeah, agreed. For me, Alisson is the best Liverpool goalkeeper. Like he's the best. And with Virgil, bro, like I know we talk about Hansen and who else would you say is
Lawrenson was a bad boy.
Lawrenson as well, but
I think Carragher you got to speak about in glowing terms.
But he's better than all of them.
Yeah,
he just is. They even admit that. They know.
Yeah.
And when I talk about Van Dijk here, bro, it's not even just about in Liverpool. I think Van Dijk, for me, and again, people say it's biased. When it's all said and done, when we look back at this 10 years from now, rivals will start to realize Van Dijk was probably the best defender to play in the Premier League. He'll be seen as the number one. Yeah. I don't know who it is now. Some people say Rio. Some people say the other brother, that dickhead, who I can't stand. I won't even say his name.
Yeah,
the one that plays for Chelsea. I know there's Chelsea fans out there. No disrespect, but I don't like what that brother does in it. It's that simple. But they put him in that conversation. But bro, Van Dijk for me. Oh, and Company, but maybe didn't do it long enough. Maybe because of the injuries.
No, for me, Company doesn't. He's not there with Van Dijk.
Yeah, but
injuries.
Like for me, Rio's the only one. For me, I always saw Rio as the one where Van Dijk is trying to eclipse Rio. That's how I'm
going to sound like a hater here. But this is again where I speak about the nostalgia. I'm guilty of it as well. Like I'll be the first to put my hands up. I'm guilty of nostalgia as well. The way I speak about Fowler and Gerrard, etc. If social media was about back then and the scrutiny was about like it is now, people wouldn't be speaking about some of these legends how they do. It'd still be classed as legends. But I remember so many times Rio's just made silly mistakes that people seem to forget about.
It's true.
That if if Van Dijk made today, they'd make compilations about. But they're still talking about that time where Perisic chopped it back and Van Dijk fell on the floor.
Yeah.
How long ago was that?
That was about 2 years ago now.
Oh, right. They're still talking about that though,
Spurs man. on the left wing, innit? Yeah, I remember.
I remember Rio Ferdinand getting burnt by Craig Bellamy, you know.
Bro!
No disrespect to Craig Bellamy. I remember that.
Yeah. Bellamy showed him burners, innit? Showed him burners.
I remember Benayoun passing the ball through and Torres pushing off Ferdinand and slotting it top corner.
Torres had painkillers for that game.
Yeah.
Remember? Yeah, painkillers. Because he couldn't train.
I remember there's times where Rio Ferdinand is not looking what he's doing, and he's running back towards goal, doing a backwards header, and it's going past the goalkeeper because he's being too nonchalant.
Bro, this is why. I
don't
remember. And Vidic is another one for Man United. Vidic is another one. I will never ever.
Stepovers.
Bro. No, the stepovers were incomplete, Carl. He looked like he was gonna fall over. I think people don't. Broski. Van Dijk for me is the best. It's that simple. But yeah, I think he gets into the conversation, Carl, of our all-time greats. So it's like probably top 5 for me now.
Yeah, you might be right.
He's entering into that. He's in that conversation already. So
shout out to Ram in the comments. I've
got Ram.
Look, don't take this personally to anyone else. You all know everyone in the comments is all love. I've not seen this person pop up in the chat for a while. Scoop on football, big up yourself, man.
My days, Scoop. How you been, bro? Hope everything's blessed,
you're
man.
well, bro. It's been a minute.
Yeah,
man.
it's been a minute, man. Bro.
Hope you're good. Right. Let's move on to nostalgia and something that people always remember, and that's Ballon d'Or nominations, bro.
Yeah.
Currently, Liverpool have no Ballon d'Or nominations for 2024. Now, granted, I don't think any of our players should be in the conversation for like top 3 or top 5 or anything. But I'm going to read you out the top, I think it's top 25.
Yeah.
And you tell me if we couldn't have got at least one player in there.
Yeah.
All right. So Yamal, yeah, good with that. Xhaka, Vert,
mate. Yeah.
Nico Williams. I'm gonna be honest. There's a question mark there. I know we got the winner in the Euro finals, but
I'm agree. I'm agree with you, bro. As a whole, he had like a breakout year, but it wasn't like statistically ridiculous. And not only that, his team hold on. What did Atletico Bilbao win anything last year?
They might have won the Copa del Rey.
Anyway, no, carry on. I'm gonna check something. Nico, go on.
Vitinha.
Huh?
Yeah. Vinicius,
PSG Vitinha.
Obviously. Yeah, PSG. Vitinha, obviously. Vinicius, obviously. Sorry, no, Vinicius, obviously. Valverde, obviously.
Yeah.
Saliba.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, if I'm
going to be a great year last year, to be fair.
Okay, all right. I won't. Saka.
No, but I'm waiting for you to get to the mad one. No, that's fine. Go on, keep going.
Rudiger, Rodri, Rice, good season. Palmer, good season.
Yeah.
Dani Olmo. Did Dani Olmo have a season where you go? He should be.
No.
All right. Mbappe's always going to be in there. Odegaard had a good season.
Yeah.
Lautaro Martinez. I don't know.
Yeah. He had a good season for Inter though. He had a very, very good season for Inter.
Lookman.
He had a very good individual season for It's because of what Atalanta. But for Ballon d'Or.
Yeah, so it's Grimaldo.
They're just factoring in whether you won the. All right, so yeah, keep going. Yeah.
Dovbyk. He was at Girona last season at Roma now. Ruben Diaz. Like, I don't know if these players are better than what Salah was last season. Again, Salah did fall off a little bit. I thought Virgil was pretty good for the whole season. Alisson Becker, like, bloody hell, what has he got to do to get in?
Bro, Salah
seating
fell off towards the end of the season. But even still, what Salah still done for, say, 70%, 75% of that season was cold. Virgil, I thought was cold for the whole season.
McAllister.
But that's if Vitinha's in there, McAllister's got to be in there. And not only that, do you remember when
didn't McAllister win Copa
America, bro? Yes, bro.
And was
their best midfielder. Bro, here's the joke here. You know how highly I spoke of Nico Williams and saying that, like, I think he, man, we was having these debates, and I was like, I like
Nico Williams at Liverpool like that.
But bro, these are, and again, this is what baffles me a little bit. In 31 appearances in the league, he got 5 goals, but he got 8 overall. Now, don't get it twisted. What they've done is they put him in there because of what Spain done. That's what that is. It's what Spain done.
Yeah.
And that's a bit unfair if you ask me. Because for me, he had a decent season, but Spain, innit? That's what it is. That's the emphasis. That's why it's forcing that narrative. Because I thought the Ballon d'Or was supposed to be your body of work for the year. Your body of work. Yeah. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So if you won a tournament, that's a positive. But you can't just win a tournament and have like a decent season. Yeah. But it's like you get catapulted into the Ballon d'Or conversation. That's why I'm a little bit confused.
It's a weird one for me. It's a weird one.
Ruben Diaz, don't get me started with that slide merchant, bro. I swear, bro.
This makes me pivot into another point now. And if I'm not mistaken, no Liverpool player apart from my clones won the Ballon d'Or, right?
That's correct.
And even then, that was the Ballon d'Or's been rebranded since then. That was the European Player of the Year.
Yes, it's been rebranded.
It's been rebranded. So even though, quote unquote, Owen's got a Ballon d'Or, at the time of him winning, it was actually European Football of the Year.
That's correct. Yeah.
World Football of the Year. Trent came out recently and spoke about how much he wants to win the Ballon d'Or and wants to be the best to ever do it. Do you see where I'm going with this? Because I don't really want to say it.
I see where you're going with it already.
Does he have? I'm not saying he's not good enough to win a Ballon d'Or at Liverpool. I'm just saying, unless you play for Real Madrid or Barcelona, usually you don't win the Ballon d'Or. We've seen Ribéry get screwed. We've seen Lewandowski get screwed. We've even seen Virgil van Dijk get screwed.
Facts.
Is that a hint from Trent saying I may have to go to win this thing if I really want it? Because I think for me this season, Rodri should win it.
Yeah, bro, Rodri, bro, come
but
on.
There's no guarantees.
No, it's going to be Vinicius, isn't it? Apparently.
Which to me it should be Rodri.
Vinicius had an amazing year, but Rodri was just... Here's the problem as well with Ballon d'Or. It normally favors attackers. Let's keep it a buck again. It normally favors... It's very hard for a midfielder or a defender to win it. Very, very hard. Not saying you can't, but it's very hard. And not only that, if you're going to do that, like I'm about to go into, you're probably going to have to play for a Real Madrid or a Barcelona. Now, if Trent is saying that, that suggests to me that he's really thinking about going Real Madrid. Personally,
I know I'm a bit of a stickler for this. I look at the Ballon d'Or and I almost think it needs a rebrand. I think it's outdated. I know they now have a goalkeeper trophy which is separate from the Ballon d'Or. I personally would like to see a Ballon d'Or for the best defender, the best midfielder, and the best attacker. I don't think you can just throw all of these guys and put a blanket over all of them because they offer such different skill sets. I think they need to. I personally think it needs to be rebranded and categorized, where you have the defender Ballon d'Or, midfielder Ballon d'Or, and attacker Ballon d'Or. I think it's lazy now because, as you said, the fact that they're favoring attackers, you're not taking into concept the overall landscape of what football is.
Agreed.
Because as much as Salah got the goal yesterday, I mean, Trent's the right back who fed the ball into Nunes, and then Nunes is the one that got the assist, but Salah's the one who gets all the credit, right?
And
so
credit should also go to
there has to be something. Yeah. Something has to be done because it's lazy at this point.
Yeah.
Because in no other walk of life do we compare Virgil van Dijk to Lionel Messi. We never sit there and go,
but they do that for the Ballon d'Or.
It's
here's
silly.
The crazy thing. Like I said, yeah, scoring goals is an art, but defenders will also tell you defending is an art. Not everyone can defend. It's that simple. There's an art to defending. Don't just think because someone is strong and they're quick that they can defend. It doesn't work like that. There is an art to defending. You see that year, I think it was 2019 when Van Dijk should have won it, yeah? Broski, he had the Ballon d'Or defending season that he deserved to be number one, but they gave it to Messi because of goals and one. I have never seen a defender have a season like Van Dijk.
Yeah,
bro, it was out of this world. They started making up stats on Sky Sports saying how many. There's now a stat. I kid you not. Dribble pass now. That's it's a big thing in football. We never used to hear about that in football. Yeah. We used to hear take-ons from an attacker. Yeah. Now it's dribble pass. That was because of Virgil van Dijk, bro.
Facts.
It's actually insane.
Yeah, it's crazy.
People are waiting to see how many times is this gonna be the day? And then when Pepe looked like he done it, everyone was like, "Oh my gosh, it's happened!" It's like, bro, is this what we're doing?
Yeah,
that's the levels.
Yeah. Mad. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. People, we are going to wrap up there for the morning show. If you haven't already, please do smash that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Also, check out the fan cams as well from yesterday. 4 fan cams. Got one with AGT from Cop TV, Guna Lee, Charlene, and James, who was with us on the preview as well. We will be back later with the Monday night live show, so make sure you look out for that. Probably, we haven't got set time yet, but if you switch on the notification bell, if you follow us on social media, you'll be able to see that. So make sure you do that. And yeah, been another morning meetup. Man, like Matt, anything you want to say to the people before we round off?
No, just pick up the people for joining, man. Smash the like button if you haven't already, and subscribe as well, people, to Team Kopish. You get what I'm saying? And not only that, people, go subscribe to the Sanderson Show, go and subscribe to the Matt One Show, and go subscribe to Drifty TV. Are you going live or anything? You got anything coming up?
I'm going live straight after this at 12:30. I'll be going live on the Sanderson Show.
There you go. And then, people, I should be going live, I'll say about 1 o'clock, maybe. I'm gonna be doing some more EAFC. Yeah, I got a story to tell because I had to basically. No, I'll tell the people later. But yeah, no, but on my channel yesterday,
Yeah.
Played 4 games, won 4. Still unbeaten, bro. Like, come on, this is what we do.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Say
people
no
that were
more.
giving me mad respect, mad ratings. You get me? Mad
No,
respect.
I rate it.
Big up the
I'm
assistant
laughing now,
coaches.
bro. When I actually pick up a control pad, I'm in major trouble, bro. So I'm laughing now, but it's gonna get real techie for me soon as well.
And
we'll
bro,
see.
no, we haven't forgotten. By the way, we're about to be like supers
No, we're
now.
doing that now.
Yeah. We'd never leave without reading them. We can see them, bro. We can see them.
Never. Right. So Jay says Ten Hag sacked, crying face. I know. Shout out to Gaz, who's been a member for 4,267 weeks. Says a Lee headlock would be like a Hamzat one. Yeah, it would be. Lee would crush my skull. It would be horrible to see. It would be horrid. Jay says Mbeumo should be at Liverpool. I don't see it personally. Still having a good season though.
Yeah,
Are you changing your thoughts on Mbeumo?
Do you know what I will say? I used to say he's not a right winger. I still think Mbeumo's more of a second striker. Chat. I don't know whether you guys agree with that, but I just don't see him as a right winger. I see him as a second striker, like Jota. That's the only thing. It's like, where does he fit in the team? You guys in the chat, let me know, because I'm a little bit unsure. It's not about the quality, more so. It's more about where does he fit? Like, is he right wing? Is he second striker? Is he a striker? Because I don't see Mbeumo as a right winger or right inside forward.
Me neither.
See, someone's saying he's a right. See, I see him more as a second striker.
So do I.
That's the best way you're gonna. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because he's quick, but he's not quick enough to like. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I don't know.
A very good finisher, though. Very good finisher.
Very good finisher. Yeah.
T1 said thoughts on Gravenberch not being the top centre midfielder in the last 3 games or last 2 EPL games. Could he just be feasting on weaker team? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
At Leipzig, he was a monster.
Yeah. For some Gravenberch not being.
And the role he was asked to do at Chelsea was more of a reserved role. And yesterday, I just don't think anyone had a good game. Maybe apart from the 2 centre backs. So
thoughts on Gravenberch not being top three sent me in the last EB. The whole Gravenberch thing, I just think, especially yesterday. I won't go into it much now. I'll go into it later on.
Yeah,
but I'll just say, he was asked to do a lot yesterday. I'll just say that, and I'll go into it later on today and explain.
Had to do too much. He was one man ban. Tip says VVD passes the eye test. The rival fans on mute for that conversation of facts.
Yeah, 100,
that is facts.
100,
absolute facts. Shout out to our brothers at Beijing Reds TV. Make sure you subscribe to their channel as well. Said the wheels fell off and Ten Hag let go of the steering wheel. Ten Hag sacked.
I can actually picture that. That's just so mad. You see Ten Hag steering wheel just come off.
Like one of the Flintstones, isn't it?
Yeah, bro. Nah, it's mad. It's mad.
Yeah,
it's mad.
that one hurts, man.
Trust me.
But yeah, people, we will be back live later. If you haven't already, smash that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel. We are Team Kopish. We'll be back later on this evening. Until we see you then, stay safe, stay blessed. We are Team Kopish. We're out, people. Take care.
Love, people.